Yeah, empty bottles of red wine laying on the floor from last night. We got a little drunk, yeah. Now I'm a little numb. Spending hours by your bedside, talking till it's dark out somehow. Can get you off my.
Y'all, y'all coming in with a loud boom. Y'all, welcome back to Snack Cackle Talk.
Did you do tickety tockety? Mm. You slipping,
Nope.
slipping. And you know it don't take nothing but a boom and you're there.
Just a whole hot minute of a second. And,
Nothing.
huh.
You broke it.
Well, y'all, I had it together on Saturday. I even had it together on Thursday. And today I am back being a hot mess.
She broke it.
That did not take long. Everybody is ready except for TikTok. TikTok can hear me, but I'm quite sure they can't see me. Well, I know they can't see me. But I don't know if they can hear me.
Yeah, they can hear you. I see the mic.
And
I think. Yeah. No. I don't know.
I
Maybe.
don't know why my camera's not showing at all. At all.
Mm. Told you you broke it.
Well, TikTok, all I can tell y'all is to listen and don't judge. That is all I can say at this point. Uh, boy.
Well,
Uh,
maybe that's why some people just talk and don't have video, so they don't have to worry about this.
I mean, if that's the case, then I wish I let me see if I can add at least a scenery or something or something. Because other than that, I'm not understanding why I am on the actual TikTok live studio and why my camera is on, the light is on, and I've been on here using this thing now for at least a month, but yet I don't have any video.
You broke it. Oh well.
Moving right along.
Okay.
Moving right along. Okay, so we're going to dive right on into this. This is not going to be a long live. Appreciate those of you that do decide to hop on to this hot deal pickle mess of a show. I appreciate you as always. Today's topic is unbelievable crimes. Uh, and I think I put as a sub topic as real life crimes or something like that. But I I'm not quite sure. I can't actually remember. Let me see what I actually put down. Well, well, there it is. Real life crimes. Okay, that's what I put down. Real life crimes for unbelievable crimes. Okay, so let's get right on into this hot topic, y'all. Okay, so I have two people that have committed real life crimes here. Okay,
You said
now
that like you know them personally.
I don't know them. Thank God. Thank God that I don't know them. Okay, so let's go on ahead and get them up here. Okay, so this first person right here, this is Willie Simpson III of Harris County. Harris County is what? Houston? And he was arrested on Friday, thank goodness, for 3 counts of assault on a family member. Okay. Now, these were not his family members. Okay, so let's stress that these were not his family members. Now, this man, a mother of 4, she overhears this man, who just so happens to be her ex, threaten to shoot her kids. She has 4 teenagers, ranging from what, between the ages of maybe 11 and 19. He shows up at her apartment and threatens her 19-year-old and her 16-year-old. He threatens to shoot them if she doesn't come home.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna stop right there. Why is it assault instead of attempted murder?
Well, I don't know why they charged it the way they did, but I do know that certain assault charges do come at a higher price than others.
But still, it should still be attempted murder.
Because with a basic assault charge, that's usually like probation.
Yeah.
But on a family member, that's jail time.
But still,
I don't know why they change, but the charges may
these
increase.
are kids, though.
They may increase since he actually fired shots
At some kids.
at these kids. Okay,
some
so
unarmed kids.
he actually fired shots at these kids. Okay, so I am going to try my best. Y'all pray for me. Y'all
What
pray
they
for
do?
me.
For certain, he do the double cross fingers.
Man, I'm telling y'all pray for me, okay? Because I'm a hot mess when it comes to this stuff, okay? But I am going to attempt to search up this story, okay? But the whole story that I got from all of this was that he shows up, he asks for their mom. The kids tell him that the mother is not there. Well,
At that point, he should have turned around and left.
I'm assuming he didn't believe the kids, so he calls the mother himself, and he's basically threatening to shoot her kids if she don't come home. So thankfully, she was smart enough to not just show up, but to show out and call the police. And they didn't make it there fast enough. Okay, so we will say that. Okay, so moving right along, I guess he must have had words with these boys, and he fires shots at these boys. These boys run through the apartment. They escape off the balcony. One of them is shot in the stomach, okay, in the abdomen area. Doesn't realize he's shot until after they go over this balcony and escape. Okay, so the other 2 kids are at the pool with friends, 13-year-old sister and a younger brother. I'm assuming he might have been 11 or 12. And they show up and see all this going on. Thankfully, they were not hurt. Okay. But the police did apprehend this crazy man.
Well, at least it didn't take days or weeks. But why are you taking it out on the kids?
And she says that the sister says that she saw him show up to the apartments with a gun in his pocket. So she probably didn't know that he was there to try to harm them. So this is crazy. Okay. And everybody got to be careful. And I mean, everybody, not just women, but men as well, have to be careful with who you choose as a partner. Now, granted, I don't know how long she had to put up with his bullshit before she realized that he was not the one. But I'm glad she realized it, and he became obviously a recent ex, and he obviously
can't let go.
Didn't take to being let go and didn't want to let go of her. So I guess he had this in his mind that if he couldn't have her, nobody was gonna have her, and he probably intended to unalive her. Is what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
It looks like they should add a premeditation onto that
Definitely there.
because he went
carried
there with
locked
the
and loaded.
intent.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went there with the intent to harm this lady.
Or her and her children.
Well, I think he went there with the intent to harm her, but since she wasn't there, he took it out on the kids.
But the kids being the ages that they were, had they seen it, he probably would have took them out too.
They're not gonna sit up there and just
Yeah.
let you act a donkey with their mom.
Especially my kids. Oh no, my kids ain't going for that.
They is not gonna let you act a donkey with their mama. 19 and 16-year-old boys not fixing to let
If
you
my
act
kids
a
are not
donkey.
even at the house and they catch wind of something that's done happened, they gonna hunt you down, baby.
That is crazy right there. But thankfully, he is in jail where he belongs.
Especially my last three.
And some more charges need to be added on to him because those charges are not enough. Because he did actually shoot at the kids, and he did hit one of them.
Yeah.
So that
He
right
came
there.
with the intent to harm somebody or
Mhm.
somebody's.
Now, one thing I do know about when you shoot somebody and they survive, it could be years later. If they die behind those, you go back to jail
For murder.
murder.
Mhm.
So, yeah, they need to add some more charges onto this man because it was not enough. And I hope the mother takes heed and warning and just focus on just her and her kids now. I would not date.
I wonder how
seriously for a while.
long did they date and how long ago was it that they broke up?
Yeah, I would like to hear her story. I would like, once all this comes down and she kind of collects herself and everything, I would like to know what was it like being with him.
Because it could have been like a stalker type situation. It could have been years and he just not let go. He could have been one of the types to interfere with her previous relationships.
I could see that. Boy, boy, boy. Well, I'm glad he right where he belong. Right where he belong. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next crime. Now, Houston been showing they ass. Now, this next person right here.
Oh, she looked crazy.
I'm
just saying.
This next person is Dominique Wilson, 32-year-old daycare worker. Now, what she does is she goes to Kroger's in Houston in this high heat, okay, with daycare kids she done picked up, and she goes in the store, but not before she takes her very own children in there with her, but leaves these daycare kids in the car.
Oh, she need her ass whooped.
You know it's hot out there. So you got enough sense to take your kids in there.
But not the others.
But leave the other kids behind.
She better be glad she in jail because I know somebody want to whoop her ass.
And the daycare is not sending you on no store run. So you're shopping for yourself personally while you're supposed to be working.
Wait, so was she the only daycare worker? Why she just didn't take them back to the daycare?
That part. That lets me know that you're shopping for yourself in Kroger's. That way, once you leave work, you ain't got to go, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go to the store. But what I'm not understanding is why you didn't drop the kids off.
You know they were in the car hollering.
Yes.
So what were the ages? Do we know the ages of the kids?
Listen.
But you know what? At this point, it really doesn't even matter.
I mean, they probably at an age where they didn't know any better to get out the car themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, do we have a picture now?
No, that's not it. That's something else.
Oh. I was about to say, what? Look at it.
It wouldn't give me that type of blessing. It just wouldn't. Why is it not doing what I needed to do? Y'all can't make this up. I really can't. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna look up her story because
You know,
her
I
story
know,
just took place.
I know I'm not gonna find it, but
Her story just happened.
I was looking on Facebook earlier. What the hell is this? But I was looking on Facebook earlier. Oh, bitch, I'll beat your ass. You stood on my car and some heels. Oh, ooh, my bad, my bad. But look
What
at
are you watching?
this. Look, you stood on my car and some heels, and I got a on my moonroof. Oh,
Maybe it's her car.
I don't give a. You know what? You right. It might be her car.
Maybe it's her car and she just wants to tear up her car. So I'm gonna look up Miss Dominique's full. Okay, here it is. She is a Houston-based daycare owner who was recently arrested and charged with 5 felony counts of child endangerment. Okay, that's what she is charged with. Um, 10 months old to 8 years old. These babies can't fight that heat. They cannot fight that heat. And she is out
Aw,
of line. She just needs to be the foundation of the jail. Her and the other fool.
he
Who
died
are they?
from the first 48.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he died Sunday.
Oh, we losing some good ones, boy.
Damn it.
Losing some good ones. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can. Let me get.
Let me see if
Okay,
I
let me.
can.
I'm trying to get my computer right where I need it to be and stop scrolling past what I need to read. Okay, so it says, according to the court records of multiple news reports, Wilson operates a home daycare called My Lil, Lil, My Lil Angels. That right there, I'm gonna need for you to go ahead and just spit out the whole little. And when I was looking for a child care, I never put any of my kids in child care. Okay, because I was always afraid of how other people might treat my kids because of my upbringing. So, but I had to put my youngest one in childcare since he came with the speech impediment. Okay, and so my son, he was 3, did not know how to talk, and he had somehow, once I had him tested, he had somehow picked up a slang Spanish instead of English. So he didn't know how to talk, ask me for anything, and we didn't know how to help him. But after putting him through speech therapy for 5 years and everything like that, when he got 3, I had decided to put him in daycare to that way he wouldn't be
So ugly.
so far behind everybody else due to his speech impediment. Get him around other kids because you do know being around other kids can kind of help formulate words and stuff like that. And it did actually help him.
You know she died Sunday?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
And so, one thing that I learned was while I was searching for daycares, I was like, okay, I feel like he would be safer and more personable and more isolated with his teachings and learnings if he was at a home daycare. But the home daycares that I saw was a hell to the no go. One daycare, it was so open. I just walked up in there and I stood in the middle of the floor for 15 minutes and no one even came to the front. I could have walked out the door with some kids if I wanted to. That's just how unattended that it was. And you had kids in the very first room without a gate on the door or anything like that. And the fact that I was able to just walk in. So just from walking into that one home daycare, I X all home daycares out of the system of my training of thought. And I ended up putting him at a daycare that this young lady, it belonged to her grandmother at the time, and now she has her own daycare in honor of her grandmother. That daycare was a wonderful daycare for my son. They worked with my schedule, they worked with my income, and everything. And my son came home talking. After only being there for a couple of months, he came home talking. He came home learning how to write his name and everything like that. So when you entrust these kids your kids. That's for those of us that love our children. Those are our heartbeats, and you are entrusting these people with your heartbeat, and they do that to your kids, baby. The cops better get to you first.
No.
The cops better get to you first, because if I get to you first, you're not gonna make it to the jail. You ain't making it to the hospital. You going to the morgue. That's plain and simple. Because a baby cannot defend themselves against an adult. So, and I am dead set on that. So for this young lady to take babies that was as young as 10 months old, leading up to the age of 8, in a parked car with no air conditioning, okay, while she went inside of Kroger's with her own 2 kids, is crazy to me. Crazy to me. So witnesses found the children red-faced and crying in distress in 91-degree heat. Hell, I work in that heat right there.
No, ma'am. It's hotter than that.
And it be hotter. It's been as hot as 100.2. Okay? So I'm grown and be fussing and cussing and ready to beat somebody down from the heat that I work in. So to see that you done purposely left other people's children, they paying you for this. They're not paying you to unalive their kids, to abuse their kids, to mistreat their kids, to alienate their kids, to neglect their kids.
Well,
they're not paying you for that. But you're going to get paid for that ass whooping that will be coming your way for sure. So the cops got to her first, thankfully, because if it was my child and I got to you first, what if I was at Kroger's and seeing my kid in that car, or seeing you in the store and I know my kid's supposed to be with you?
Baby, I'm gonna be waiting for you to come out.
And you a home daycare. Ma'am, who at home with the kids? I dropped my child off to you so I can go run some errands. But you in here. Where my kid at?
Ooh, baby.
Who watching my kid if you here?
I knew I would be able to find it.
Baby, I'd have turned Kroger's inside out. That whole store wouldn't be the same after me.
Oh, that's pretty.
I mean, that's just me. But the store manager reportedly rescued 2 of the children and alerted authorities. Her bond ain't set high enough. Her bond is a slap on the wrist. She probably out. She probably had that money herself. Oh, no. Okay, I see. Never mind. But it still ain't set high enough. But they charged her bond at $10,000 per child, per charge. So that's 5 charges. That ain't high enough.
Oh, she out. She only
But
had to pay 10%.
She still probably had that money herself. If released, she will be prohibited from supervising children under 17. No, she needs to be prohibited, period, because those kids that she was supervising were under 17. So she needs to be her own kids need to be taken away from her. She has proven to not be able to provide for kids safely that are under the age of 17. That's how you do that, including her own. Including her own. Her kids need to be taken out of her care because she has proven to be unfit. That she cannot take her kids under the age of 17. She has proven that. So to say that she's prohibited of supervising children under the age of 17, that's just crazy as hell, because those were under 17-year-old kids that she was supervising. She don't need to supervise no children whatsoever. Not even 17-year-olds don't need supervision. She don't need her own kids. She don't need her own kids. Make sure they are taking her own kids, not just supervising other people's kids that are under the age of 17. I understand that, but she don't need to supervise nobody, not even her own. They need to take her kids too.
I No, I will not be able to.
Um, y'all, Houston done showed out today with these crimes. Now, I wonder what's the conditions of the little boy that got shot. I hope he's doing okay because being shot in the abdomen could cause some internal bleeding and all kinds of things. So I hope he's all right. So I'm gonna try to do a follow up on that story just to make sure that at least that young man that got shot is okay. Now I'm gonna be back on here on Freestyle Thursday. Now I'm gonna go through the book on Thursday because I got a topic for y'all on Saturday. I was gonna go through the book, wait and go through the book again. My grandmother's book that I found. I was gonna wait and go through that again on Saturday, but I think I'm gonna go through it on Thursday because I got a specific topic that I want to run through with you all on relationships Saturday.
I think they probably took it down because I should have ran across it by now. Even on this page.
What's that?
This thing about a daycare where it's a at home daycare, and the baby had a sex toy. Was playing with a sex toy.
Uh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't put it in your mouth, did they?
I don't know. It's like the worker gave it to him. It's what it looked like.
What?
I'm trying to find it. I knew I wouldn't be able to find it because I'm looking for it. It always happens like that.
That is crazy. Well, we can discuss these people that you just found out had. Let me get her off
And
my
both of them
screen.
passed away on Sunday.
Let me get her off my screen because I'm sick of looking at her.
Lonnie Anderson and the detective from First 48.
Sick of looking at her. Okay, is that his name?
No, the detective's name is something Brown.
So for the month of I wonder who kicked off the month of August for the celebrities that passing away. Cause man,
Watch, that ain't gonna even come up anymore.
Let's see if I can just find it. I don't have the photos. But let's see if I can get the names and maybe.
Oh, here it is.
Maybe y'all know.
His name is Detective John Brown. Died Sunday. Oh, I didn't know he was battling cancer. From Tulsa Homicide.
His name was Detective John Brown on that show.
Mm-hmm.
What's his real name?
That's his name. It's not the First 48. You know, they went by their real names.
Oh, the First 48 show.
Yes. He
Bless
was a detective in the homicide unit.
Bless it. I forgot all about that. Okay, now it's making sense. For some reason, when you told me First 48, all I was thinking about was the NYPD Blue type like.
Oh. Oh, my, you talking about like the Special Victims Unit? No, the First 48.
Which I know that show is real, so I don't know how I lumped them in with those people.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know who I'm referring to.
Yeah, okay. I recognize who he is, but I don't know why, for the love of me, of God, why I did.
Yeah, it said he passed away on Sunday.
And he was, what kind of cancer was he battling?
It doesn't say. It just said he was battling cancer.
What a month just got
But
started.
what does it say in memory of Corey Donaldson? Oh, I guess that's that page. But yeah.
Okay, let's look at these passings, okay?
And then Lonnie Anderson.
Okay, I got him right here. Lonnie Anderson, the star of WKRP in Cincinnati, remember for her roles as Jennifer Marlowe.
Hell, I thought she was already dead.
Well, she was 79. She was 79. And who is this? Is this Jeannie Seeley?
Who is she?
I don't know.
Him. Her.
Country music legend known for hits like Don't Touch Me and Can I Sleep in Your Arms.
Never heard of them.
Oh, okay. No, that's why. They're 85.
Oh, okay.
Intestinal infection is what.
Oh, that had to be painful.
But that's who set it off, August 1st. And Lonnie Anderson was August 3rd.
Roberta Fleck just now died?
I think she passed away
I thought she was already
last
dead.
month.
Yeah, I thought she died earlier in the year. Okay, I was
I
about
was
to
gonna
say.
say, well, why is she in my feed for July?
I don't know. Because
You
the
see all
first
the
month.
July this, even though I clearly asked for.
Because I was about to say now that she must have
They just
came
got
back.
everybody mixed in. I see by category. That's what it is. Sam, who is this? Bako, Australian rugby league, uh, passed away. Oh, what is this?
Ooh, this is good.
Y'all, excuse me. I'm over here being nosy. I'm trying to learn something new over here. Let me see what this is. See if it's gonna explain to me what kind of illness this is. I'm in the medical field, so whenever I run across stuff, I try to learn about it because then when I have my update courses, I can introduce it to other people that don't know about it. Okay, it's an infectious melioidosis. Is a serious infectious disease caused by bacterium Burkholderia. So it's like it causes like, what is this? Whitmore's disease, and is more common in tropical regions. So did he drink something, eat something? Like, okay, it says how it spreads is contact with contaminated soil or water, or through skin wounds, inhalation, or ingestion. Rarely spreads from person to person. Okay. And the symptoms of this can mimic other illnesses like tuberculosis, making diagnosis tricky. Symptoms vary depending on the type of infection, localized infection of skin, ulcers, swelling, fever. What's that movie? Where those kids go to that little old lake house and they drink that water.
Cabin fever.
Cabin fever. So swimming in that contaminated water got them very deathly ill, and gave their skin those little big bubble bloody blisters and skin peeling. That's what this sounds like. Because pulmonary infection, cough, chest pains, high fever, headaches, bloodstream infection, fever, confusion, breathing trouble, muscle pains, disseminated infection affects multiple organs like the liver, spleen, and brain. Yeah, that's it. It sounds like it's the same thing, except it happened over wherever he was at.
Nina's in Paris. Well, what do you know?
So, and look like the only treatment is IV and antibiotics. Probably the best thing. So, how to prevent it is to avoid direct contact with soil or standing water in endemic areas. Wear protective gear when working outdoors. Practice good hygiene and drink boiled or treated water. I mean, don't you wish that when you can travel overseas, you can just take your own water?
No, for real.
Because it is very known fact that their water overseas is not trusted water.
Especially in Mexico.
So
they tell you don't drink the water.
So either he walked the beach, got in the water, or drank it, something that got him deathly ill in an untreatable state. That is very sad. Well, y'all,
I still can't find it.
You still can't find it.
And I've been scrolling for a minute.
Do you remember where about it happened?
I don't even remember that, but I know I saw it. But I was like, what the hell? Nasty son of a... Because it was purple. What the hell? Girl, look at these toes.
They going the opposite. When your toes, let me tell y'all something. Okay, TikTok, be glad y'all can't see what I'm doing. But if your toes are not straight like this and they're leaning to the side like that, maybe you need to start wearing your shoes on the wrong feet. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Just FYI. That's the tip for today. Just try to wear your shoes on the wrong feet. That way you look like you're going in some type of direction. Because wearing them heels with your feet like that
Ooh,
just look like you about to fall.
I think this is gonna be my next shirt.
Hmm? And someone calls me, get on. All the way done.
It's gonna be on the back though.
Okay, I'm gonna see if yes, there was a disturbing incident reported back in October 2017 in Chandler, Arizona, involving child care workers at the Super Kids Daycare Center. According to police and news reports, 3 employees were arrested after a video surfaced showing them bringing a plastic sex toy
No,
into
this was
the
recent.
daycare
This
and
was recent.
handing it to a child.
This was recent because she said they keep taking her video down. This was recent.
But still, this is disturbing. So one staff member was seen simulating masturbation with the toy in front of children. Baby, to say I will beat.
And see, back in
Let me stop
2007
talking like
back-
this because
back-
TikTok gonna ban me.
back in 2017, they didn't have this was one of the new roses. Back in 2017, they didn't have the new roses. This is one of the new roses.
So the charges for just this 2017 crime was furnishing harmful items to minors, exploitation of a minor, luring a minor for exploitation.
I knew it was gonna happen.
They should have went on ahead and did the essay too, even though, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The intent of it. Because that's crazy. But to say, baby, these knuckles right
If I
here,
run across it, I'm gonna send it to myself so we can show it on they got a jail?
these knuckles would have had no end.
I need this. Oh,
What are you watching?
Palmer's got a jail.
Oh, for the skin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they've been having that.
I didn't know that. See, I'm a coconut oil person because coconut oil it absorbs so much.
They
quicker.
have a whole box set that comes with that, the lotion, and like the body cream.
Oh, that's.
Lord have mercy.
I bet I find it tonight at work. What you want to bet?
They said that they should have arrested those employees. They fired them, but they should have arrested baby. What that lady do at that daycare to her husband when she found out he was doing it to them kids? Yeah, that would have been me. And I would have gladly taken those charges and gladly went to the jail and gladly had held that jail up because you're not going to play with me and mine. You're not going to play with me and mine. If that's my daycare, you're not going to play with my kids. If I have those kids at my daycare, those are my kids. You're not going to play with my kids. Plain and simple. And put their lives, their health, or anything in jeopardy. Not going to play. These fists of mine wouldn't have seen no end because I would have told them up. And being that whoever saw this at this daycare, y'all got to them before the cops. It would have been a whole massacre. I'm just saying. Y'all wouldn't have made it to the jail. Y'all wouldn't have. Your family would have been printing out obituaries. Plain and simple. But I guess I'm done making my threats for today because baby, who not gonna play is me when it comes to kids. Because they are so Kids can be a handful. They can. But ain't nothing a child can do that bad that will cause you to deliver the type of treatments that these people are delivering to children.
No, for real.
If you don't want them, give them away. And stop having them. Go have yourself fixed so you can stop producing them. That's how I see it.
Yeah, I told somebody the same thing.
But y'all, if y'all just not jumping on this feed, I already done lied to y'all and told y'all this wasn't going to be a long feed. So I'm going to get on off of here. And I will be back on here on, I'm not going to be making no threats when I come back on here because I'm going to be talking about my grandmother's book. And then we're going to talk about this specific topic that I want to talk about on Relationship Saturday. So I hope all of y'all come. But if not, one of you is just fine with me. I will still be grateful.
If not, we'll sit on here and talk to ourselves, even though I'm scrolling trying to find this thing.
You still trying to find that story?
Yes.
I guess if she find a story, then we'll bring it up on Thursday. Since we pretty much can talk about any and everything. And if that's something that y'all want to talk about, hey, go ahead and just let me know. And I would definitely talk about it. I have absolutely no shame in my game on talking about absolutely nothing.
Yeah, because when I saw it, I was ready to jump through my phone. I was ready to whoop some. Because it couldn't have been one of mine.
I got to learn to hold my tongue.
No,
Well, when I'm on here, because I don't know what I said on the very first feed, and we got banned. You know what I'm saying? We got
you heard me whoop some.
We got suspended on the very first live. So, but other than that, y'all, thank y'all for coming on here, and we will see y'all next time. Bye.
Oh yeah, bye. My bad.
Bye, bye, bye. Maybe we should take it slow. I don't feel too comfortable jumping into something new right now.